For the longest time, global trade has been running on a system of ships, spreadsheets, and, well, a whole lot of guesswork. But that system, it's breaking. So today, we're going to look at what's replacing it, a powerful new digital Silk Road that is completely changing how everything, everywhere, gets made and moved. So think about it for a second. If you're running a global business, your products are always on the move, right? They're on ships, in trucks, crossing borders. But here's the real question. Is your data keeping up? Or is it lagging behind, stuck in some spreadsheet or email chain, totally disconnected from reality? That one single gap, that is the breaking point for most supply chains today. And this is what that old, broken model looks like. It's just a tangled mess. Your headquarters in China is basically flying blind. They have no real-time clue what's sitting in a warehouse over in North America. This means you can't react quickly enough for a huge sales event like Black Friday. You're trying to navigate a minefield of compliance, from tariffs to complex data laws. And the whole thing is just held together by this fragile web of emails and spreadsheets. It's fragmented, it's inefficient, and yeah, it's breaking under pressure.
So what's the answer? Well, it's not about patching up the old model. It's about replacing it entirely with a new digital backbone. We're talking about transforming that jumble of disconnected parts into a single, unified nervous system for your entire global operation.
And this shift is absolutely fundamental. We're moving from slow manual processes to fast automated ones, from siloed departments that don't talk to each other to a fully integrated network. The real goal here is to stop reacting to problems and start predicting them. Once you get rid of that data lag and get information in real time, you're not just upgrading your systems, you're literally changing the DNA of your whole operation. The technology that actually makes this possible is a central integration platform. A great example of this is ProcessGo Plus. The best way to think of it is like the connective tissue for the entire business. It's an ultra-automated cloud that links a company's core internal systems, like its SAP, with all of its external partners. We're talking logistics providers, big retailers, even banks, and pulls them all into one cohesive network. Now, you might be wondering, how can one platform handle all of this? Well, it's built on modern cloud-native technology like Kubernetes and Docker. You don't need to be a tech expert to get the benefit here. The system can automatically scale way up to handle massive order spikes, like during a holiday sale, and then scale right back down. It also isolates any faults, so if one little connection fails, it doesn't bring down the entire network. It is built for resilience, and it's built for global scale. Okay, so having the tech is one thing, but implementing it across the entire globe, that's a whole other challenge. And this is where we see this really fascinating outside-in strategy from a company called Global Wholesale Technology, or GWT. Instead of building from their headquarters outward, they did the exact opposite. At the very heart of GWT's thinking was this simple but powerful idea. If you want to grow quickly and safely on a global scale, you have to build the international compliance model first. For them, global standards weren't some afterthought. They were the absolute foundation of the entire strategy. This strategy played out in a really clear three-step blueprint. First, they went to Europe and standardized everything there. Why? Because it's the most complex market. You've got multiple languages, multiple currencies, strict data laws. They figured if you can make it work there, you can make it work anywhere. Second, they took that proven blueprint and rolled it out in North America. And only then, once the global standard was perfected, did they connect it all back to their headquarters in China. A brilliant outside-in approach. Of course, a global system like this only works if everybody can speak the same language. For all these different companies and all these different platforms to connect, they need a shared protocol. In the world of supply chains, that language is EDI, or Electronic Data Interchange. It's kind of the secret behind-the-scenes code that lets a retailer's system talk directly to a manufacturer's system with no humans needed. So let me show you how it works in practice. Imagine a big retailer like Costco sends an order. Their system generates an EDI 850. That's a digital purchase order. The integration platform instantly catches that, translates it for the factory's system, and boom, a sales order is created with zero manual entry. When the factory ships the goods, it sends out an EDI 856, which is an advanced ship notice. And finally, the system automatically triggers an EDI 810, the invoice. The entire cycle, from the moment an order is placed to when you get paid, is totally automated. And accuracy here is everything. I mean, everything. That EDI 56, the advanced ship notice, is absolutely critical. If that data is even slightly inaccurate, a major retailer can just reject the entire shipment and then hit you with thousands of dollars in chargeback fines. This is exactly why this level of automation isn't just a nice to have, it's essential for survival in today's market. All right, so when you get all of this right, you've got the technology, the strategy, the language, the payoff is huge. You get a true global control tower. This gives you total visibility and the power to make really intelligent, data-driven decisions across your entire operation. This is the full transformation we've been talking about, moving from that initial fragmented mess of spreadsheets and emails to a single, crystal-clear view of your entire operation, from the factory floor all the way to the customer's doorstep. Just think about all the places your orders come from. You've got big box retailers like Home Depot, maybe your own Shopify store, online marketplaces like Amazon. A digital backbone unifies all of these different channels into a single stream of demand, so you can see the complete picture, all in one place, all in real time. This kind of visibility unlocks this incredibly powerful capability called Global ATP, or Available to Promise. What that really means is you can see all your inventory everywhere right now. And I don't just mean what's in the warehouse. I mean what's on a ship in the middle of the Pacific, or what's scheduled for production next week. A salesperson can confidently promise a delivery date because they know exactly what's available across the entire network. And ultimately, it all boils down to one powerful number. 1. A single source of truth for your entire global operation. No more conflicting reports, no more guesswork. Just one unified reality. And hey, this isn't just theory. Leading companies are already seeing these results. Salem Tire now has complete data transparency all the way from their factories in China to their dealers in North America. Segway 9bot is managing a true omni-channel business across more than 80 countries. And Lorex has completely automated its order-to-cash process, which has drastically reduced errors and payment delays. These are real-world wins happening right now. So let's actually watch how the data flows through this digital nervous system in real time. Okay, it all starts right here in North America, where an order sends out that EDI 850 signal, which is instantly received and translated by the cloud, routing the demand all the way back to headquarters in China in a split second. Then, as the factory ships the physical product, its digital twin, that crucial ASN 856, travels ahead of it, clearing a path for a smooth and perfect delivery. And what's really exciting is that this powerful digital backbone is setting the stage for the next frontier, the autonomous supply chain. This is the leap from simple automation, which just follows rules, to true autonomy, where the system can actually predict problems and make intelligent decisions all on its own. Which leaves us with one final thought. As the world gets more complex, more unpredictable, you really have to ask yourself, is your supply chain a relic of the past, held together by spreadsheets and guesswork? Or are you building a resilient, intelligent, digital backbone that's ready for whatever comes next?